versus Leicester City. Yen name the struggles are a idea Man United ekom. Before say Eric Ten Hag on Bepam on Necrano. No one cover the last 8 games. I idea now Man United and just 1 win. But Enua out of nowhere 5-2. The very first time now Man United shot 5 goals against a Premier League opponent. In the helm of affairs now Eric Ten Hag go hono. Now they come with me share any Premier League side by 4 goals to, and I said by more than 4 goals. By way for the very first time no and that Ruud van Nistelrooy don't make me share 5 goals. But I said don't say they be American no. We make me 10 minutes say a new manager bounce. Manager biaba and a players no sanke come home. Say bia amu person mo ye indication be say na players ne fault. But rather no, the manager no on shise niema yi. On another instance, make me asan 10 minutes say justify your inclusion. Because yen nyina nim say idea e bia Ruben Amorim. And yen manya to tomu a achakra e bia by the next international break. Idea as say bia Ruben Amorim e be take helm of Manchester United. And I'm sure say players nyina enim say idea Ruben Amorim is watching. And so our watch there definitely as almost justify your inclusion. But I know don't for the very first time no. I'm sure say Man United supporter there now be feeling quite ecstatic about the own especially say with the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson munina e be throw more support. Also na say na say nura kwan beka say e yade o mayina free the ambassadorial role no so. But I know no na munina o ha they were in support. Me who one publication be now I think it was a Manchester Evening News. Now someone can say or say what if. Now what if no uridia na utie interpretations e wo mu a asama e can say what do you say ye ma Ruud van Nistelrooy more time because it seems say omo prepare omo ho say dia omo the Ruben Amorim ba because don enu ye hu say for the very first time in a long while no uti say ahonkoka shronku bi our Man United players nim na don we say ahonkoka ni cry free ho a in terms of tactics na niema so esan ye adwuma don yemma to Facebook Angela FM Kumase 96.1 and on talk more GH. Only 2 players are Gary Neville cry Alebu omo say omo the worst signings in the history of Man United in the shape of Anthony and Abraham and Casemiro. Don Enra undoubtedly Casemiro was back to his best. Because Casemiro na ye nim no Real Madrid da na obi e bona baso for the defensive prowess no. Don Enra cry there no osande bibi kan ho esama na ye shronko. Also getting in the goals. Where the first goal cross share the angle Gina and the angle of Timisa a placebo at net. Until no, it seems say now Uncle Kashunku for be an assassin. Uncle Kashunku be at me about Man United players. Now don't how much line up now. I idea almost set in a 4-2-3-1 system. Now 4-2-3-1 system no. I did about quite say who say no all ball with 3 center backs. Matthias De Ligt, Lindelof, and then Lautaro Martinez. You don't dare come and say anytime we be a Man United build up no. I know they 4-2-4 because almost striker I in the shape of Joshua Zexi. I bet drop it. I bet count that 3 or more generation. You don't so yes I anyway. Now say omo do that level in attacker. Now some more to a 3-2-5. Now don't 3-2-5 no. I idea Dalo. A movie by the number 7 position. No movie a branch for Marcus Rashford. I dey better the middle of the pitch. Into here chehona. About the Kamiensa, Matthias De Ligt, Victor Lindelof, and then Lautaro Martinez. No matter that backside, no. But they bakwa a year very consistent. Our Man United setup, Nimi said that double pivot in the shape of Casemiro and then Manuel Ugarte there. Anytime we be a more build up, so we are in attack, so we are in pressing mood. Then these 2 are constants. That is Casemiro and then Manuel Ugarte, and then we also had the fluidity in attack. Ebia say Garnacho airball the likes of Marcus Rashford air drafted about the middle section. Don't you feel say I didn't know more than bono e konkan. But the back don't I feel say still na Ruud van Nistelrooy anti-me correct the defense. Don't I say I idea Man United and say Leicester City or initial no or dropping 9 players. In Serbia who exaggerating ma Leicester so dropping 9 players. 2 penalty on previous game no mo start here no omo be see akan but say the Leicester are dropping as many as 9 players now otimi be share 2 goals Old Trafford in that quick succession there. Don't that mean say still now there is a problem with the defense but okay in terms of a midfield no and in attacking sense there I feel say Nema Koye ebia the only option I make say in attacking sense no the money bono ankon kan Joshua Zexi. You know, I'm sure say wait able to me I have a fantastic opportunity. And then man you say, Abia, I won't prepare the road for Abia coach and Ruben Amorim. You don't know the who idea. It's been a long time you who side for Man United. I'm gonna go to the next stage. No more coach here, Tottenham Hotspur, also a giant killer. Where you Man City a film. Then the next one, Newcastle versus Chelsea. Where Chelsea second defeat in 11 games. Now the last time I'm sure said an EfL Cup against Liverpool, and a Gary Neville about out of that 1 billion title job bottle jobbers no, and no others had in the buy. But where it seems that Chelsea mom and a rest of players because once again no, Chelsea SR dropped the entire 11. I would see Newcastle the last time, but then where any issue kakra because there are certain matches any quite say to me drop it as this many players. Ebia what one game or why you say on Man United Ebesia but don't wait a match against Newcastle making sure say or parody as many as 9 starters into or parody as many as 9 starters now what was second string side in quotes and an air bar don't that means over struggle and I heard Newcastle out of possession don't in a space of 10 minutes and I'm gonna kill Chelsea Football Club I'm making sure say I'm winning ball up high. No more we are 10 overs no done quickly. No more turning into chances. In January, idea how we win Manchester no. Omo ball mu ho ye pa. Ah mutimi nya that 2 goals against Chelsea. You know I feel that Chelsea there. Omo one kasa na shoot you myself in the foot because when an opportunity and come to me the trophy. Because Emphasis League no, early days yet in the league. But all Chelsea from omo ba any day we almost shed more bana. Ebi abetimi aka say the likes of Arsenal and the likes of Man City and to some extent Liverpool Football Club crano are ahead of them in terms of clubs or makes me win the title. In terms I feel say way a fantastic opportunity. But on Newcastle there, I feel say it's a good sign. There's one thing about Newcastle, Omoje trophy at check. The last time they won a trophy, don't just say go way back to the year 1969. Now, Omo project now almost high no. Don't mean say be Saudi Arabia for no almost kana Sandia. Sebasha pa one thing about Saudi Arabia invasion no. This season, among top players, the only star if you call her Mohamed Diaby, and Korea, Saudi Arabia, but among Newcastle crowns so far. This time out, cannot almost struggle. Some meet that financial fair play rules, no. Until some point in time, crano, more winger, no more tournament, Liverpool Football Club. Almost effort say ya Santon, Yakubu Mintakra, as somebody could more Brighton Football Club. You know, I feel say almost project no, I a bit stagnant, kakra. Makes me say a decline crowd because all way back. Chelsea under Roman Abramovich. Don't omo take over no. Ebia in 2003 no buy. In about a year and a half, no get the Premier League title. Man City so about Sheikh Mansour 2008. And also at Chekrano by 3 years now omo get the EPL title. But wait, when Newcastle omo in omo 3rd season. But 3rd season no, after Kwana Niema a declining. So clearly it seems that restrictions now and what the PSR no and no mwa and my Newcastle and money bonnet and concan you don't or much me qualify muko to the next stage of this competition. Muko share Brentford need I'm sure say omun use that as an opportunity. No muntimi enjoy a trophy of muntimi GB since 1969 Honum. You don't that is another one and also about Newcastle and then Chelsea Football Club. Then last one don't know me the way I Tottenham and then Man City. Don't it feels like say and now Man City and Pep Guardiola. I was so much interest in the EfL Cup because last year, make a statement be I'll make it here, and I said a dig be I'll make it against Jurgen Klopp. I said Jurgen Klopp, I did the cup case. I beg you the EfL Cup no. Almost so much I said Omunye bida. But meanwhile, the moment I be PM, our England and they born a man say. So by England in the year EfL Cup in value. Because we have FIFA crown and I say UEFA rankings ne cry. And then one of the trophies are Omuka say, yeah, can. It's that time you drew the you then crown one able. But then all of a sudden, so be a bar, not in penny for ball, no Kwajia. All of a sudden, yeah, Helen say, oh, Superman. And I'm sure say, oh no, or take a clue from on one statement or kind of the last time because we have one lineup now. There were several youngsters out move, and then so I'll be very honest. Let's make say for the very first time, na Guardiola Odim game plan because we will be not only their liner, now if you're folding. But the only thing say, I'm going to born the bylines, no more sending in crosses. But I feel folding and the LED line, not the only thing say, oh, send the crosses. Then I feel say a recipe for disaster. That is one thing that you know about Guardiola and the setup. No, but here Andrew Postecoglou no so there. Don't or can send me about bare 1 month ago. Or say at any point in time, say about the second season our club will be and our target trophies. And I said on the crowd was cementing said second season be our trophies. But not that time no. Who make his comments now? Not a laughable because that was the time not Brighton when they can't take the lead by 2-0 out of nowhere. Not Brighton about Vaticano. Until at that point, now can say be the second season ubetimi agi trophy don na kakra but I'm sure say all making sure say or kill a giant in the shape of Man City no ABS taking his statement no serious kakra because also had the part a idea also betimi anya relatively an easy ride and I said you're against Man United no betimi anya an easy ride and na bibisa e dey akọ nanim all the way to the final until done I'm sure say I see a ball Angie Postecoglou about because throughout the season no idea ba kwa now the bonus football pa I say team no lack balance ohwa mo midfield sisi a omutimi parody Bentancur no mo de Madison aka ho Madison as we know at any point in time or number 10 but odd number middle section I said the middle pitch middle part of the pitch now Saturday Kulisasi aka ho don't these are guys omuna e work rate no e ya de e wo form that na emo omunya that balance no but I'm sure say enura o make changes bia or the likes of Papi Matasa mu e buy infimfin wo no cry buy obenya the man of the match you don't I'm sure say in subsequent matches no e ya de say to me involve the likes of Bissouma because they know they who here there don't I feel say dominant displays say bia Tottenham and Angie Postecoglou e bia omo de money call EfL Cup ne so na don statement to make here say the second year bia oji trophy no don na no back into manifestation e wo ho no
Medasi Morgan ne biggie medamasipa